Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Skacti from Debbi Minero. All right, it is super cute. Now we have a lot of flowery looking tangles, not a lot of cacti looking tangles, so this is really neat. Okay, this one starts off with whether you want to call it a teardrop shape. I like to call them a flux shape. And this, we're going to do it towards the top of wherever you want it to be. All right, so I'm going to start right here. Yes. And, or tethered orb. You know, it's like tethered right there. Maria has called it that. I kind of think that's a neat concept. All right, and then, so one up in the middle, and then one to either side, and however you want to do them, of course, you know, that's how you do them. However you want. Okay, and then we're going to put little orbs on the end. And now, of course, you know, this is kind of a decoration part and completely up to you. I think it's adorable with them on. And you know what, and it does kind of make it. You know, my opinion. All right, next we're gonna put an orb around and fill it in around the center of this, and the shape, of course, is up to you. I'm gonna start right here, and what you want to do is, if you're coming around through here, we're not going over any of this. We're gonna hollow out underneath it, and so that means, like I said, I like to start here. I'm gonna try to make mine kind of oval-ish. We'll see. So there. You know, if you travel your pen across as if you're, you know, making it one complete stroke, that helps. And then it looks continuous. But we do have the benefit of the fact that this is a fill-in. So if you need to adjust anything, then you can. And that would be as long as it's, you know, getting bigger than this. So for instance, if this was too short, you know, if it didn't look like that was one line, I could always make that up a little bit higher. Yeah, we can't take away ink. We can only add it, right? Okay. Alrighty, there we go. Then we're going to put essentially the body of this in. And I don't know why I like to start here, but this can be whatever shape you want. It's essentially, well, let's see. Well, really, it's kind of a giant squished orb, but you could, well, and then if you want to start it right here, you could think of it as a one big C shape. It's whatever helps you. All right, so I'm going to start here, come down, and this is one of those where I try not to think about it too much. Oops, there. Just because. All right, so there I go. Next, we're going to put some lines down. So I'm going to start in the center and put a line down the center, and then one to either side, and kind of curving it towards the outside a bit. You know, and however you wanna do it is up to you. Depends on, you know, on your shape and everything. And if it's really big, you could put more than, you know, we're just dividing it up. Okay, then we're gonna put some little orbs in. You know, let's do. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. So we had fun with this on our Tangle Time session. Actually, I think this 8 will be perfect. Let's see. No, it's a little too small. Let's use the 1. Yep. Yeah, all of the little dots I made. Well, no, I take it back because I was using some different colors, so never mind. But just like that, down the sides. Although if, well, I'll show you something else with this. And I didn't do it on mine. But we can add some little wispy lines, very tiny ones, to this, which will make it look like needles. That is what they're called, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't know why all of a sudden it's like I don't know, I guess I haven't thought about cacti in a while. But it looks nice like that, right? But if you were to see, I'm just doing very, very little. Yeah, you can sort of see it. And I'm kind of doing them alternating. And it's completely up to you. Like I said, it can look neat without it. And I'm kind of trying to alternate them. And also not think about it too much. Just to, you know, have it be a little swipe. That one was too much. There we go. All right. And let's see. Well, I think that that's it. Yeah. Now, you get to have as much fun as you want with this, of course. And I'll show you samples from mine. Actually, because I just feel the need, I'm going to put a little wispy line up the center of those. And, oh heck, because I'm using black and white, let's put, we can fill these in with a little shine, of course. Oh, I like it. There we go. Okay. Now, do make sure to take a look at the For More Inspiration link, so that way you can have just that, more inspiration, and see Deb's sample. Also, and I'll show you mine in a minute. I'm going to do a little bit of shading here. And well, first off, let's come from the center of this. Like I just had it in my hand. Like that. That kind of looks neat. And then let's do this. I'm going to kind of come on the inside of here. You know what? I'm going to do it on that same side. Well, I guess except for the last one. Although the last one could be on the outside, but I'm going to do the last one on the inside. And don't want the graphite remorse, so we need to have something in between. And look at how that's working. That's working nicely. And then let's do this last one. That one kind of adds to the roundness, where the other one's kind of, yeah, making an in and out. And really, you know, let's use what's left on the Tortillion ever so carefully, because that is behind all of this. There we go. Yeah. Like it. Now, here, so we had fun with this, and then it'll give you a little preview for tomorrow's Daily Tangle as well, also by Deb. So this was our world's premiere red carpet event. It's what I like to do when we're presenting a new tangle, a new tangle anywhere, but somebody from our community, pretty much. And I think this is done. So this was from one session, and we also paired it with some others, boulder builder and stones. And I still need to make that higher. There you go. You can see most of it. And it's just one of those, I have no idea what I want to do, but I just started. This one ended up, I thought, oh, I'm going to do one right in the middle and make it big. Yeah. But you know what? It all works out in the end, and that's what's fun, is if it's not exactly what you're thinking, well, you just keep working through it and see what happens. So that was a lot of fun. And then, and this, by the way, is what we're doing tomorrow. And I wanted to play with it on a dark prepped tile, and I was inspired by one of our AM participants, Courtney, and she did it was amazing on a dark prepped tile, and I'm like, ooh, let's do that and play with our moonlight jelly rolls. So fun. So, and I also used some Dr. P.H. Martin's bleed proof white in a, I forget what it's called, a fine liner. You know, I need to make lists. If I know that, I think Amazon, of course, can carry everything, but blick.com. And if you go into the description section, find my link tree. There, I appreciate if you use my link. You don't have to, but if you do, that'd be nice. And anyway, so because my pen kept soaking in, I think this was food coloring that I prepped it with, and I wanted it more brilliant, and boy, did that give some brilliance, and just really neat. And then used soapstone behind to give that kind of vellum-y look. But anyway, so a lot of fun that we had, and some therefore in the background. I did that on both of them because I thought it looked cute. So if you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. If you want to have this kind of fun, and here's how it works. Here's the tangle, here's the step out, here's some samples. Let's go have fun. And that's what we do. And so my mom is co-host with me, and we are usually doing things in two different directions, and you just, you know, let your imagination fly. Or if you're like me and yeah, it doesn't happen, I need, you know, let me model after what somebody else is doing, well, then you got two of us that you can do that after. So it's just a lot of fun. If you subscribe to the channel, when I get the replay out, you will see that. And if you're subscribed to my blog, and that's on my website, then you can see the recap pictures and everything when I get that part out. So, and let's see. Oh, and also, if you are interested in playing with us, it's called Tangle Time. It's on Thursdays. We do two sessions, and they're free. It's only an hour. And so information is there. There's information on a couple places to follow me for classes, not including, though, I don't have it listed separately, but my Facebook page, you can follow me there for classes. And if you want to be a part of the greater conversation of everything, well, almost everything Zentangle, you can join us on our Facebook group. There's a link there as well. There are 4 questions, though, that you have to answer in order to gain entry. And that is it. So, like I said, we like to have a lot of fun with our tangling and just, I don't know, explore our, you know, our creativity. All of a sudden, I'm like going, this is like, yeah, this is nighttime cacti, daytime cacti. Sometimes I like to do the same thing both sessions with just a little bit different spin. So fun. All right, so with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.